Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Into the Storm. Today, no Jack. I know, pretty heartbreaking. We were excited as well, and he's just like, nope, you're not giving me the alcohol, I'm not coming. So I'm just here with Ferns, just another one of those.
It's alright, but we've still got a surprise for the boys.
It's an exciting one. This is exciting. Revolutionary top 5 today.
Like this is quality BuzzFeed stuff, right?
Oh, it actually is BuzzFeed.
Pushing BuzzFeed.
Production quality probably better than them. You know how it is, mate.
Probably a better standing in the community also, but we won't talk about that. We digress.
Of course. Anyways, how you been?
Pretty good. Feeling a bit under the weather though. I'm not gonna lie. But how about you? How you feeling?
Getting through. You know how it is.
Yeah. Actually, Tim, we got some exciting news as of today. Tim is a Coles employee.
I have a job.
He has a job. So
it's only been 4 months, so we'll take it.
Well, to be fair, that's how long it took for me to get my Coles job. So
Jesus,
that makes sense.
They're
just very slow for some reason.
Mine only took realistically a month at most, because they were like, "Oh, we'll give it to you in March," and they're like, "Nah, yeah, nah, no."
Well, it's better than mine. They were just like, "Yeah, we're doing it." And then I just didn't know what they were doing, so
loving life.
It's alright. Tim's going to be up at 3 a.m. filling chucks, the cleaning aisle in aisle 16.
Oh, he's a big fan of the dog food aisle as well.
So, yeah, feel free to come down at aisle 16 at 10 o'clock to see what he's up to.
Of course.
That's
going to be scary. Yeah.
That's
actually
good news.
Back to work. I haven't worked in 4 months.
You haven't worked in 4... Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I've worked on this, but that's...
Can't really classify that.
Not really work. It's hard work, guys. Don't get me wrong. It's hard work running this basketball club, especially when it comes to rego time. But
yeah, I don't even know if I've registered, to be honest. Probably should do that.
Everyone, make sure you're signed up and ready to go. Obviously, registrations have closed. We do have a little bit of leeway where we can just chuck you on the Play HQ, but obviously we want you to register just in case there's changes of addresses and things like that we have to keep an eye on, just for our membership records and MEBA as well, insurance wise and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, the club is good. We've got 2 extra teams. We've got a men's seniors team that's contacted us about joining, and we've got a new under 23s as well, so shout out to them. Exciting times at the club. Obviously, we've grown. That's 2 new teams. That's the first time we've grown 2 new teams since the first season we became a club. So that's exciting. That's very exciting.
The girls team, though.
Girls team...
It isn't a bit of strife.
I mean, it was actually quite a fun game. But there was only 4 of them, and we're struggling with numbers. So if you do have friends, or you yourself are interested in playing in a girls team, it is under 23, so there's a lot of leeway with ages. Just kind of let us know, let your friends know if they're already part of the team, and we're ready to go, I guess, because we do need more players just so that we've got a consistent number through the season. And it is a fun team to be a part of. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just maybe we don't win every week, but we go out there and have some fun. And obviously, the more players, more chance we're going to win. So.
Exactly.
Science.
Yeah. Well, if you just have friends who want to play, we're not that serious. We still want to win, but obviously we're not gonna drill you if we're gonna start losing games. Obviously, it's not fun, but yeah, we'll try our best to get you some wins. But at the end of the day, it's just how much effort everyone puts in. To be honest, so
it's all a bit of fun.
It's all a bit of fun too.
Storm. It's all about the culture.
Yeah.
Anyways, we can talk about last week's games now. I got down to the under 18 ones, and then our game as well, and obviously the girls team. I didn't get down to the 2s because that was the same time as ours.
Yeah.
But the under 18 ones, hotly contested game, got the dub. I ended up winning by 15, but that was a physical team, and they were just very aggressive. It's quite entertaining. They were yelling at the scorer, because it was the other guy scoring, to stop the clock. And everyone was just like, no. Because it was 5 minutes left. It was why are you yelling at us to stop the clock? But that was quite entertaining. And I ended up scoring, which, I don't mind coming down to score, but I also do like enjoying the game. I miss coaching. I think that's the thing for me. Is like if I'm there, I really just want to get there and coach.
Fair enough. Oh, that makes sense.
It's hard to do with all the clashes and everything. So
I'm more the opposite. I feel like I want to play more, to be honest.
Like yeah, obviously I like to play, but in that team I don't want to play. I want to coach.
Okay.
Because that's a team that the only way I can impact them is by coaching.
Wait, which one? The under
18s.
Under 18s. Yeah, that's
23s. I don't want to coach. That's because no one's gonna listen to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a little
We've
bit.
already
disheartening.
got like 5 coaches in that team.
It's quite. It's quite entertaining getting out there. The good old jacket.
The jacket.
Is
the jacket.
He's like no threes, guys. Comes out, shoots 3 threes in a row.
Yeah, but you've done that too, Tim.
But
so,
I don't say no threes and then shoot. I just won't say.
You literally did.
I won't say anything and then I'll shoot the threes. Because if I know that I'm going to come out and shoot the threes, I'm not going to say anything. But if I do say it, then I'm not going to shoot it.
There's a lot of cap right now.
I mean, I hit a long range 3.
I've had enough of this. The head's getting massive.
Girls' team got smacked. As I said, there was only 4 of them against like 8 of them.
Yeah. No, you can't do much about that.
It was fun. The last 5-10 minutes we actually won. I mean, if we're going 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was entertaining. It was good fun. That's all that matters, really. It's one of those pre-season seasons, so it's not a huge, big deal. This week, though, Friday and Monday, we've got an extra round, ladies and gentlemen. We've got an extra round. So that's exciting. Last round of the season, so we do want to, get a few people down to each game. You know, if your games don't clash, we'd love to see you down there. It's just a good way to kind of keep everyone engaged and whatnot, and it's just good fun, really, having extra people there, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. You just want to have a lot of people there because it creates a good atmosphere, pretty much.
It does.
You just want...
you have more fun. You have a lot more fun.
Yeah, you're going to enjoy
when there's
the
friends
game.
down there watching, 100% more fun.
Yeah, we'll try our best to hype up the game, but at the end of the day, it's going to be your friends that want to make you stay at the game. So, what is it? Yeah, just come down, honestly. It's more fun when there's more people there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so do your best. It's not the end of the world if you don't come, but preferably if you could come down and make everything so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways, so that's enough for the next round's preview. We're going to skip the top 5 for now, because it's a big one. We want to build the suspense a little bit.
I think we did talk about it last week, didn't we?
Maybe. I think we spoke about it after the podcast, to be honest.
Oh, okay then.
But obviously the next big thing is our month off, or 3 weeks off. So there's a little bit of time off between seasons, obviously due to school holidays and things like that. So obviously we're trying to put stuff together in place so that we don't lose touch with our fitness, lose touch with the club and everything like that. So we're going to keep going with the podcast. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to
hopefully bring on some more guests. We're going to be running training as per usual. What's exciting for next season is we are looking to train indoors again, so we're going to hire out the place. Ferns and I have been doing some research. I'm actually part of a Facebook group about coaches. They actually offer advice. And
Facebook group?
There's actually, it's like an international thing, and they talk about, someone will ask, I have this team of girls. I don't know how to coach girls. How can I do it? And the comments are actually good coaches and stuff, people coaching in EuroLeague and things like that, telling them how it's different and all these different things. And there's drills. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, college basketball coaches, their drills and everything like that. So that's good. So we do have drills. We've got proper coaching. We're starting to really bring our coaching together, because that was a big part of what we wanted to do when we built the club. We wanted to make sure the coaching across all teams was not satisfactory, but better than that, so that we're actually developing the players on and off the court. Because I've read a lot of quotes. I don't know why these quotes kept coming up on my suggested on Facebook, but it's as a junior coach, you shouldn't be focused on the wins and losses. You should be focusing on the development of the people and the people. So it's I think, what's his name? Darbo Sweeney? I think he's the football coach for Clemson, if I'm correct. Something like that. And he said for him it's about developing the man to be a better partner, husband, man in life than
It's a
becoming
lot
the
of
best
Coach
athlete.
Carter. A lot of Coach Carter, and
basically.
it's teaching more, not teaching more just basketball, but the requirements to grow up as in like a person. So like, yeah, that fact he brought up, like there was only like, what's it, 6% or something?
Yeah,
people,
in that,
like,
yeah, exactly.
6% people like actually graduated from there and went to a school. Like it's taking not just like the game, but like what it does to people. Like the game can serve as a way to like learn about yourself.
Yeah.
And like
it's discipline as well.
It's discipline.
Becoming part of a basketball team, especially a basketball team, it's such a big way of just, you learn life lessons through it, not just how to become a better basketball player, which is something that's really interested me, which is why I'm so passionate about coaching, because you can see these different
the thing
things.
is, it's not just basketball, like it's any sport. It'll teach you discipline. Like with great power comes great responsibility, as said. So obviously, like, yeah, like you might be like the fastest player in the world, like fastest runner in the world, but if you're not a person people like, then you're not going to get really anywhere, are you? Yeah, well, people will probably like you because the world's massive and there's always going to be one person, obviously. But like, yeah, like, I don't know, will it make you a good like person, like overall, because you can run fast? Well, yeah, it's again, it's more the people you influence than how you influence others. Like, well, as in like,
it's more about how you influence them.
Yeah, it's not like you're trying to set them a role model than actually
be a role model. That's what you want to do, like, which is something that I've got to learn as a coach.
I feel like everyone has to do.
Yeah, but like as a coach, it's very important.
Hard. Yeah, it's hard.
It's something that you really it takes time to learn.
Because you're literally trying to perfect those people you're influencing.
Because at the same time you have to be because I'm not a good basketball player, right?
Yeah.
So we look at that and people are like, so how can you coach others? But like I understand the game of basketball. Like for me, I've always, without sounding like an absolute tosser, and not sounding like Jackson, I read the court like a chessboard. I'm not going to use that quote, I'm sorry, but like I've always been I've had like a high basketball IQ, but I've got really bad skills to go along with it. So like I've always been able to see the floor, a bit of Luka Doncic in me, without the good shooting, passing, everything, even his fitness. Even though he's not the fittest player in the NBA, still better than mine by a long way. But what I'm saying is like I can see that, but the coaching for me is more than that. And it's hard to gain respect from players because you've got to somehow, in such a short period of time, you've got to go from here's a random guy that's going to coach a team to here's the guy that's going to take you to a championship, but you need to be able to commit to training. You need to be able to commit to like games. You've got to be able to put in the effort. You've got to respect the coach. But when that doesn't happen, it's a lot harder to win. But that's everywhere. But it's so hard to do that at a domestic level.
Because like in
when
the
it
NBA,
is a domestic level.
In the NBA, because like those coaches have backgrounds in it, but like they're still so small compared to like these 6'5" massive.
A lot of them are like ex-NBA players.
Yeah,
things
exactly.
Like
most of them are, but at the same time, like some of them aren't. But they still have the respect from their.
That's
players.
why I don't gain the respect of the players, because I don't have that backing. Yeah. But that's what somehow you've got to be able to work your way around.
It's pretty much trust. Like it is. If the player trusts you if the player trusts your judgment in what they need, in what the team needs, then you're probably going to do.
We have seen when I coached finals, when I didn't coach, dropped.
Dropped as in what?
Lighter position. So I'd like to think I make a difference. And I think there's also that side of it where it's like when I go watch their games, it's like obviously they're going to do worse without a coach because
there's no one guiding the team.
Yeah. As much as they want to believe they're God.
Yeah, and sometimes like it's not even that, but it's just a different perspective. Because like you might see things on the court, but
because on the court you see things, but the coach is watching everything happen at once, and they like you look at what the opposition's doing as well. Like even with the girls team, they were kind of just panicking every time on Monday, right? But I started to see the pattern that they would be really slow on offense. They'd be taking really bad shots to the opposition, and then defensively, that's basically stop at half court and just give up. I don't know, they were just slow ass back. So as soon as we figured that out, it was a matter of girls, let them shoot. If they want to pop threes all day, let them pop threes all day because they're shooting at like 30%, right? And then grab that rebound, push it as high as you can because you're going to get right past them.
And get high quality shots off.
Exactly. So it's one of those things where you can just see it better, but I don't know, everyone thinks they're better than the next. So it's a bit of a...
Yeah, it's
and that's the thing with our training. Like, we'd obviously love to get everyone down there every week, but when a lot of people don't believe we are the greatest coaches or we don't have the greatest facilities and all this kind of stuff, then it becomes, do I really have to go? Like, am I really getting anything out of that? And that's why me and Ferns have put so much effort into next season's drills and everything like that to become better coaches and better...
Well, not me, it's more just aimed at Tim. But I'm just kind of... because I haven't played this game as long as Tim or like many of the other players, this is like my third or fourth season, I think.
No, it's been a long time now. 2018.
Oh, jeez.
When we became a club, so it was winter 2018, and now it's winter 2021.
So 3 years. 6 seasons. So that's like...
it's probably 4 or 5 seasons because we had the...
Yeah, okay, 4 or 5 seasons. So, but like... Yeah, I don't have as much experience as Tim or anyone else, so I have no clue. I barely even know like how to defend properly. Like I've been asking like most of my college mates how to like actually defend without giving away a foul, because like obviously like I can put my hands up all day, but then I feel like I still could do something more. But then it's also pushing that line of giving off the the foul.
Yeah.
So I've been learning more about the game kind of thing, just trying to see what like...
It's really useful to see, because we've had this discussion. I think we had this discussion on Friday. I think it was me and Pat. Had this discussion where there's people in our team that, whilst they have no basketball IQ basically, and you can see who watches basketball and who doesn't based on how they play, right? So you see someone like... I don't want to say myself. Like, I watch a lot of basketball. Like, I watch every Dallas game on, right? So I'll be able to see what is supposed to happen in different situations, things like that. Whereas people who don't, they've never watched a game of basketball in their life, kind of thing. The Jack and Jacksons of the world, they play a different brand of basketball. They play a different brand of basketball, but they don't usually like how people normally play basketball. How people play. Things. If you look at NBA and things like that, and how teams work together and all these kind of things, they just throw it out the window. They do things that no one would ever do in those games.
So you mean like they don't follow the norms of the basketball world, which is fair enough.
Kinda.
I feel like Jackson has probably watched. Well, Jack and Jackson probably have watched.
Jack hasn't.
But
he says he's a Lakers fan.
Oh no.
But he was a Bulls fan, and now he denies that he was a Bulls fan. We'll ask him about it when we eventually get him on the phone.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll have to see.
He wears a LeBron jersey, the white one as well,
oh,
on the pasty boy.
On your Jack, love you, mate.
Love it. And to be fair, I like the jersey, but I hate LeBron. No, I don't hate LeBron. I like LeBron. But also, I hate what he brings. You know what? Like, the fans. Fans make a huge difference. Even in footy, it's like Richmond. Like, actually, no, I hate Richmond because they're flogs. But I hate the fans. Which I know there's a few fans in the club.
But the thing is, I think that's just with every team, though. Like, every team that brings success is going to have those kind of fans.
But the Lakers fans were like that when they were literally, like, didn't make the playoffs the year before.
Yeah, and now LeBron's injured, so I don't know what
they're going to
say. So Simon's...
Top 5. Not top 5. Everyone's like, top 5 players in the world are injured right now. Luka.
He's still here.
The disrespect, mate. This guy's going to win MVP.
So who would be the top 5? KD?
No, KD's out. LeBron, AD, Curry, and Joel Embiid. They're all injured.
That was the top 5.
Jokic is arguably MVP.
Yeah.
He's
Giannis? Is Giannis still there?
He's probably top 5.
Yeah, he's probably in the top 5.
But I think he just gets disrespected because he's been playing for the Bucks. You know, like, they just kind of... Actually, I don't think they're doing as well as they did last season. I think 76ers have lifted a lot.
Without the Bucks, though, without, like
Giannis
their team... Without Giannis, their team's pretty bad.
That's
so,
true.
like...
But people just disrespect him now because, like, he's won it. So it's like...
Yeah, that's true. But
He's
still
up
a top 5 player.
The Denver Nuggets aren't as high. The thing we're completely missing is the fact that I guess Utah's not a individual oriented team. That's why they're winning so much. But who else is like
Miami?
Obviously, Miami is still actually they're up now, aren't they?
They're not, because Butler's back. I think he had like a break or something, but I don't know. But he's come back and he's firing.
It's an interesting team. I mean, he's not even.
But
the thing with Butler is he's never averaged ridiculous numbers. Like he's never scored ridiculous.
He's
numbers.
He's
just a presence.
Yeah, he's just a good presence to have because he's a two-way player. He plays defense and plays forward. Like he doesn't stand out with numbers. He's more just a role player.
Speaking of which, Luka.
What?
He's become so. I saw a quote today. Mark Cuban was right. So he asked Luka like, "What are you going to improve on in the off season?" And the first season he came back and said, "My scoring inside." Last season, like, dominated inside, right? So he stopped shooting as many threes and mid-ranges, and he started just... If he gets into the paint, like, no one can stop him, right? He just fakes left, right, and centre, right? And then last season... No, so in that off-season after the bubble, Mark Cuban asked him, what are you going to improve on this time? And he's shooting, right? He started the season shooting, I think, 9% was the lowest, right? He's now shooting, like, almost 40% from 3. And it's just like, when you see that, it's like, how can someone develop their game so much in just one off season and just change everything? And now defensively, he copped a lot of criticism as well. I think like a lot of games now he's getting 3 steals, a block, that kind of stuff. Every game is like, people just don't like him in the US anyway because he's not American.
He's not American. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I respect him because he actually seems like a very good player. Yeah, like he would probably be arguably in the top 5, right? Like
Probably top 3.
Top for you.
No. In all seriousness, you look at the statistics, you look at everything, you look at how when he changed how he played, the team changed. The whole season changed for the team. Like we've won like I think 11 from the last 14.
Yeah, but the thing
and
is,
that's in his shooting.
At the same
run.
time, though, like KD, like you're putting him up against KD, LeBron,
100%.
and Giannis.
Yeah.
So you're saying he's going to take one of those spots?
100%.
Who would he take?
KD, because KD can't get on the court.
Well, if he was not injured, though.
You don't know that because he's always injured.
Yeah, but like, okay, let's say his best season.
KD's best season.
Yeah.
When he's been in the league for like what 10 years.
Yeah.
For Luka's 3 seasons.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like.
I honestly, I don't know who I'd take out, but I'd put Luka in there. Obviously, those 3 guys are elite, but Luka is like once in a generation.
I'd say he's top. I wouldn't say he's top 3.
He's a once in a generation kind of player.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say he's top 3 right now. He could very well go into that, but right now, KD, those 3 just look very dominant. I'm saying he's top 4. Like he'd be in the 4th position easy. But like,
just create a new spot for him.
So we're going to be testing the waters now. This is the top 5. We came up with this idea last week after having our top 5 drinks. As you can see, we've got 5 waters in front of me. I don't know which order they are because Tim has filled them up. We've got Evian, was it Voss, obviously, tap water, the Woolies brand, I think, and I can't remember what the other one was. Fiji, yeah, Fiji. Can't forget Fiji. So we've got numbers here from 1 to 5, each with the name behind it. So forget about the cuts right now. Tim couldn't do math, so obviously it wasn't great. So just bully him about that, I guess.
So what we're gonna do is Ferns is gonna taste test them all and then put them from his favourite to least favourite.
Do you remember each number? Which?
Yeah, because it's on the back of each number.
No, do you remember which one they are? Or no?
Yeah, put it in order.
Okay.
And so he's just gonna have to figure out, and then put it in order. And once we've finished and he's put it in order, we're gonna show you which one the best one is.
This has got to be the stupidest thing. This is honestly the stupidest thing I've done.
BuzzFeed.
Alright, number 1. Jesus. Yeah, that tastes like water. But the thing is, that does not taste like tap water though. I feel like that's definitely a bottled water, but it's not a good bottled water. Oh, actually, it might be. Because
Taste
it's
the
very... Yeah, the thing is, it's... Honestly, this could be the worst thing in the world. Actually, that tastes much different. That's actually... Oh my god, actually... Yeah, what the hell? Hold up. Turns out he should put tap water in his water. That tastes like the same as the last one. Okay, that was weird. That one's different. I reckon that's going to be tap water. That has to be tap water because one of them's tap water, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tap water or Woolies, that either has to be. Alright.
The same.
There's no difference at all. Yeah, this is useless. The only difference was this. That's tap water. That's definitely tap water.
Right, we want your order. Let's go. Let's see what you got.
That's definitely tap water because that's warm. Everything else is chilled. I can tell that straight away. Alright. So tap water, obviously flat. There's nothing good to it.
That's your worst one.
That's the worst one. All the other four.
You gotta figure out your
literally
best to
the
worst.
exact
You gotta
same.
figure out your best to worst.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna bring out the wine connoisseur kind of, just.
He's gonna take 20 minutes on his top 5.
Yeah, there's literally nothing. I can't taste any difference right
Have we been bamboozled by the companies?
Yeah, there's literally nothing different.
Well, then just put them in your favourite to least favourite.
Because this one's a bit weird. Because I reckon there's a difference in colour here. This one's a bit odd.
Okay, so that's your second worst.
Second worst. I reckon that's Woolies brand.
Yep.
Alright. Now these four. This looks the clearest. I don't know if that's just because it's closest to the light. Probably is. But, okay, let's taste again, I guess. I reckon that's probably the best. That's probably... I reckon that's probably Evian, you know? I reckon that's Evian. We'll go... This... These two are literally the exact same. That's probably... This is probably Voss. And that's probably... what was the other one? Fiji?
Fiji, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's reveal. What's his favourite? No, let's go from your worst. Let's see what your worst is.
Worst is one. That was definitely the one difference we had.
Flip it over, see what it is.
Yeah, that's tap. That's easy cut.
Tap? Alright,
easy
perfect. So you started well.
Alright, number 4. What is this?
What do you think it was, Woolworth?
Yeah, Woolies. Voss. That's Voss. Well,
So it's a scam.
it's a scam. I swear to God, Woolies better not be at number 5. Number 3, which was Evian. Okay, so I thought Evian was up here. See, honestly, the thing is that there's no difference. So you might as well just buy Woolies brand water. Number 3, Fiji. Fiji's up there. So then Woolies brand is on the top. As a Coles employee, the Coles water is much better. I have to say that. But the thing is, there's difference in clarity of water right now. Well, Tim's going to take a turn and see how he goes, because this is absolutely atrocious. There's literally no difference.
Alright guys, Ferns, not the greatest, okay? Let's just say his taste buds aren't as developed as mine. As you can tell, my gut knows exactly what we're talking about here. So he's rearranged these. I've got absolutely no idea what order they're in. Hopefully I can do a little bit better than he did.
They all look identical from here.
They do. Alright, let's start. I'm already laughing. I'm a little bit dehydrated, so...
Anything?
I'm gonna check what I'm doing.
Okay, fair.
Oh, that's 100% bottled water. I'm feeling more like Woolworths. Because I can taste like the plastic.
Okay, fair. If you can taste the...
Refreshing.
Refreshing.
Tap.
It's so easy to tell the difference from tap.
All of a sudden it's like, oh, okay.
We should have probably chilled the tap water, to be fair. That's probably what.
Oh, now this is different. Just taking it in, you can... Is it more acidic? No, acidic? The pH scale is different. This, very plasticky, right? I don't know what this is. That's just clean water. So it's not... I'm thinking that's Evian. So we're putting... I actually really like that one, to be honest. It's probably the most bland water. In the nicest way possible. It's the best because it's the bland... Alright, so tap, chucking all the way down the bottom.
Yeah, that's fair. That's tap. I'll tell you that now.
Plasticky. I'm thinking that's maybe Woolworths. That's not too bad. I don't know what that's going to be though.
I don't know which order you put them in now.
So this was there. That was 4. Tap 4.
Okay, tap 4.
Evian, I'm guessing number 1.
Yeah.
This one is Woolworths, number 2. What was the other one? Voss. Voss, number 3. What was the other one? Fiji, number 2. How bad is it? How wrong is it?
You did pretty well. Not as bad as me, but you did pretty well.
So, worst one? Tap.
Tap. That was tap.
Tap. Beautiful.
Easy tap.
We're right. Alright.
So,
second
so
last?
starting from the right,
Oh.
far right. The far right was
one. I put it number 3. Yep.
Evian.
Evian, not as good.
Yeah. And
So
then,
I put this one thinking this was Evian. I haven't
so
had Evian.
far right was
So
Evian.
I've put that at 3. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Tap was next to it.
That was, yep.
Woolies was in the middle.
That was the one I put at number 2.
Then Fiji.
So Fiji was the plasticky one,
Yeah.
was it? And what was this?
Voss.
Voss was the best. Because it's just bland.
I couldn't taste any difference. They all literally tasted the exact same. But to be fair, it could be because I'm a bit sick, so...
You can tell the different pH scales.
Yeah, it like...
Because like you can, like, it's almost like a breathable thing when you're about to, like... Because you know, like, 80% of your taste is smell.
Yeah.
You could feel the different levels of alkaline. Okay, guys, that's my top 5. We're going to see if we can get someone else to join in and see if they can get it right. So stay tuned for that one. Alright, guys, this is Ben, another member of the club. Actually, the treasurer.
Another member. He's only in the committee, you know.
He's come along to give us the
Is this,
final decision.
Is this part of club finances?
Yeah.
We paid for this one.
The club paid for the No, the club did not pay for the water.
Alright, so what am I doing?
Give it taste test. Try and think of what it is, and then put it in order.
Get the wine kind of like, you know, the soothe your palate kind of situation.
It's just water.
It just tastes like water.
Let's see what this is after the next
See,
one.
he's like me, mate. I told you.
Okay, so what I'm just gonna put this one out here.
Yeah.
That's his first.
Yeah, it's just...
Well, that's gross.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's
He
gross.
does not like number 2. He does not like number 2.
What was wrong with that?
What was number 2?
Definitely bottled sort of plastic vibes.
Oh,
Actually, I think that's the same one I had the issue with, yeah.
That's an improvement, but still get that plastic vibe.
So you definitely can tell which one's the difference.
Yeah. That's pretty clean. I'm going to put that there. And we'll suss those two out later.
You can rotate. You
hell?
can change them. You can change them all if you want.
I'm going to put it here.
You put that at number 5, number 3.
You put it at number 1.
I did put it at number 1 too. Fair.
I've lost all taste.
Yeah, me too. I told you it's so hard. It's all water. How are you supposed to tell the difference between water?
You can. You can actually tell when something's
Ooh.
The only taste is temperature.
No, you can taste the difference. The alkaline levels.
I love how one. So one's a definite for sure, isn't it?
Is that your favourite?
No, that's the worst. That's the worst.
That's
no,
the
that's
best.
your favourite.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Give it another taste. See if it's still your favourite.
That's definitely tap water.
He loves tap. He thinks tap
That's
water's the
definitely
best.
tap water.
You rate tap
like
water
tap
best.
water. Fair.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna.
Oh.
Four's going to number 1. I don't even
The
know.
late change.
But this is a dark horse.
Dark horse, so I reckon. I put that as top. To be fair,
He was a big fan.
I was a big fan of that. It was kind of very refreshing, to be honest.
I think that's it.
That's
I think that's it.
Right,
That's my order.
let's reveal it from worst to first. Your
Number
worst
3.
one. It's on the back. Fiji water.
Fiji water.
Oh,
I put low as well.
I was an advocate
Yeah,
for Fiji
Fiji was
water
pretty-
when I
Fiji
that
was very
a bit of
low
a
altogether.
influencer. Evian,
Evian?
Yeah,
Low as well.
oh,
I think
sponsor
I
of the
put that
Australian
first.
Open.
Number 5.
Woolies.
Woolies actually did very
Woolies
well.
come up clutch.
Tap
70
water did
cents.
very well.
Tap water.
Tap
strong.
water number 2.
That's
water, best in the
controversial,
world.
lads.
And number 1.
Voss.
I did the same actually.
So you're
Voss
all
water.
posh.
Voss
You're all
water.
posh. You lose
So
it all
what,
posh.
so what we're saying is Voss water is technically the best water.
These two have been paid by Fox.
It's arguably the cleanest water.
It's a
If you know
scam.
what I mean. It tastes the
It tastes
Scam.
pretty pure.
Fraud.
Yeah, it's pretty pure. Pretty
Fraud.
pure. Anyways, guys, that's our top 5 for today. Thanks, Ben, for coming along.
Thanks,
Hope you
man.
guys enjoyed our water taste test. Okay, guys, thanks for watching that one. The top 5 was an interesting one. Let's just put it like that. As always, stay tuned for next week. We're going to be bringing out podcasts and a bunch of other fun YouTube videos to keep you guys entertained. Definitely a couple of streams, I think, coming up in the time off between seasons. So stay tuned for that. Thank you to our sponsors, Pounders, Accelerate, and High Street Co. And we'll see you next episode.